Hi, it's Karen and Charlie. I know a lot of you have been waiting for him. We're here to start possibly a new series called He Said, She Said. Now, I wrote down a few questions that we'll both answer. I'm at an advantage because he's going to go first. I'll know his answer, and he can't hear me, so here we go.
What is our favorite car or truck? Number 3, 65 Mustang convertible. Number 2, the 69 GT Triumph GT6. Then number 1 is my 2004 PT Cruiser Turbo. Fast car. I loved it.
Okay. My favorite was a GMAC conversion van, an Explorer conversion, and that van sat 9 people, and actually we've had 10 or 11 people in there on a trip to Florida, but it was a lot of fun. We went on a lot of fun trips in that with family and friends.
Favorite or memorable vacation? Karen and I used to take trips up to New Hampshire.
I'm trying to get him to look into the camera. He hasn't written any answers down. I don't know why he's looking down there. Go ahead. Look at them.
Fine, to see the foliage. One
Look.
year we just forgot to make reservations any place. One of the places I stopped at had no vacancy, so I jumped in the car, backed up into a tree that was put in the middle of the parking lot. Got out, opened the hood to see if it worked, couldn't get the trunk to close.
Look at the camera. Just look at the screen.
I finally found a place in Franklin, New Hampshire called the Daniel Webster Inn, which has been around as long as he's been around. The sheets were stained. The TV was one of the first that was ever made, 6-inch screen. And the people next to us had kids with whooping cough or something. Karen can finish this one off.
Okay, yeah. They had kids that came in. They came in at 1 o'clock in the morning with sick kids who made a lot of noise in the room next door. Then when we were in the bathroom the next morning, we could hear the kids jumping up and down on the bed. And one of the kids, now this is while I'm in the bathroom, I heard him say to his parents, "Gee, Mom, you can see right into the bathroom." Okay, fun place. All righty.
Fine. My favorite vacation after kids, we used to get together and rent a campsite on Washburn Island in Falmouth, Mass.
Honey, will you look at the Look at the camera. He's not reading anything. These are the questions. You look in the camera.
I'm not going to get an Oscar for this performance. At any rate, campsites are $4 a night. All you had to do was load up your boat with absolutely everything. Food, camping gear, stoves, water, ice, booze, you name it. Set everything up, have a nice dinner at night, go to bed as soon as the sun went down. Get up as soon as the sun comes up. Then you have a huge breakfast, eggs, bacon, just about anything. And then spend the day doing whatever you want out in the water, on the bay. That's about it.
Tubing, fishing, all those things. Okay, I just wish he'd look at the camera. Look at the, there you go. Look at the camera. My favorite vacation after kids was, you guessed it, a Walt Disney World trip the first one we took when we came down to Georgia, I had a PIN number from Walt Disney because they saw I hadn't been there in a few years, and they sent me an email with a PIN number, and it gave us a 50% discount. So we ended up staying at the Polynesian, and we did everything we wanted. We had 7 days, 6 nights. I think we went on the food plan that year, and we also went to all the parks. And we didn't need scooters at that point in time. Now we need scooters. So it was the best vacation in a long, long time.
On to my favorite pet. Our first dog, which Karen's father brought home from somebody. A little 3.5-pound Yorkshire Terrier. Dog, Trappy, just loved me and hated everybody else. At night, I'd jump into bed. The dog would jump into bed. Karen would try to get into bed. The dog wouldn't let her. Then he'd fall asleep on my pillow with his head in my neck.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right. That was not my favorite dog, and I don't know where he was, but I picked out the dog. My father had nothing to do with it, but that's okay. Anyway, I hate to admit it, my favorite dog is Simone. As bad as she is, you can't help but love her. I love all my dogs, but this one, I think because she is such a, troublemaker and so cute, and she loves both of us equally, and will sit in both our laps, and she's a great dog. Okay.
Yeah. My favorite house out of the 3 that we had was our house on the Cape in Centerville, Mass. We were there for 26 years, and it didn't matter which way you went, north or south. Within 2 miles, you could be at the beach, either overlooking Cape Cod Bay or overlooking Nantucket Sound. Go 2 miles east, and you got all the shopping that you want to do, and all the restaurants that you can enjoy. If it didn't snow so much on the Cape, I'd probably still be there.
You done? Okay.
Go.
Okay. That was my favorite house too, by far. Of course, it was the house we were in the longest. We raised our kids there. We did all our boating and things. That was my best house. This house that we're in now is it's second, but it's very important to us right now because it's set up for exactly what we need. It's a small house. Everything's set up so we can have a wheelchair should we need it again, or walker, or no steps. It's set up perfectly for anybody that might get disabled at some point in time, or has been disabled at some point in time. Me. So, I'm happy here. Okay?
Okay. Our best time, certainly my best time, was the day I got married. Everything, the whole day was just perfect. I can't find anything wrong with it. And it's just gotten better and better.
Oh, you said...
I'm not going to get in any trouble today.
You lie so good. Okay. The best time of my life? No, it's all been relatively good. We truly have had a good life together. I really can't pick out one particular time. Probably the kids teen years maybe, because we went on a lot of band trips. My son was in the marching band, and my daughter played the violin, so we were at a lot of concerts for that. It was a very active time, and we had tons of friends, and he could hear at that point in time. And it was, those years were great with the kids from, say, 6th grade on to about, let's say finishing high school. So that's about it. I'm going to, if you would like us to do any more of these, which I don't understand why you would, but if you would, let us know. And if you have something you'd like to know about us, or, what our opinions are about things, because we don't always think alike, believe me. Let us know, message me, let me know what you'd like to hear us talk about. And with that, I am going to say peace, hugs, God bless, and maybe we'll be back to see you. We'll wait to find that out, won't we? Okie dokie. Love you all. Bye. Oh dear, here we go. I can never get the button without.